All right, tonight, News 5 investigates asking how a bat on its way for rabies testing at the state health department's lab actually got lost in transit.
The mistake forced a Teller County woman who came into contact with the bat to get the rabies vaccine. She tells our Eric Ross that she wants the state to pay her medical bills.
There's a good chance Erica Krabenhoft did not need the series of shots if lab tests for rabies came back negative. But we'll never know whether the bat had the virus because it was misplaced for 8 days. And by the time the state health department got it, well, they could not get accurate test results.
I know mistakes happen, but this is a mistake that deals with somebody's life.
As a precaution, Erica Krabenhoft is going through a series of rabies shots after coming into contact with a bat inside her home in Divide.
I'm just laying there in bed and I'm hearing it flying across my ceiling. And I didn't know what was going on at first. And I felt something go across my face. I felt wind. I thought it was just me breathing, so I held my breath. And I felt it go across my face again. I heard the wing beats, felt the wind from the wings. I think that sucker's in my bedroom. I woke up, flipped on my above light, and I saw it sitting up in the corner of my bedroom.
Erica grabbed a Tupperware container and captured the bat alive. She took it to a nearby animal shelter to be euthanized. From there, the bat was picked up by the Teller County Health Department and transferred to the El Paso County Health Department. The bat was then sent via a courier to the state lab in Denver on August 6th, but the lab didn't get it on time.
They lost the bat. That bat could have very well tested negative, and I wouldn't have to go through these shots.
Teller County public health officials advised Erica to go get the shots immediately because once symptoms of rabies show up, it's already too late.
The rabies virus is so fatal. Protect myself or die.
More than a week later, on August 14th, the bat was located. But by then, the state lab could not get accurate test results.
What happened to it? Was it sitting in somebody's van for the 8 days? Was it sitting in the refrigerator for 8 days? I mean, what happened? What happened to the paperwork? Why did I slip through the cracks?
Questions we took straight to the Director of Laboratory Services at the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment.
Because the bat was lost in transit, the patient did need to go ahead and get the rabies vaccinations.
Scott Bookman says the carrier tasked with transferring animals to the state lab for testing accidentally left the bat in the car.
You can imagine after 8 days in the summer, there was just a general state of decomposition.
Bookman says his agency only found out about the missing bat when the Teller County Health Department called for the results, since the request for lab testing was filled out on paper and not utilizing the state's new online system. Had the testing request been submitted electronically instead of using a paper slip, the state would have discovered the missing bat days earlier.
I think we have an opportunity here to go back and work with our local public health agencies to ensure that they know how to use the lab online system to ensure that this doesn't happen again.
Erica is now receiving medical bills. The total cost of the shots, more than $8 grand. While insurance is covering some of those costs, Erica feels the state should pay for everything.
I don't think it's fair that I had to pay for shots because they screwed up.
And on the same day we interviewed the state's lab director, Erica received an email alerting her that all of her costs will be paid for.
She certainly went through a period of anxiety and had the difficulty of going through these tests, and we want to make sure that we do everything we can to mitigate what she went through. And so the laboratory leadership, in conjunction with the leadership of the Public Health and Environment Department, have decided that we will cover all of her unexpected, unanticipated out-of-pocket medical expenses.
The Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment also telling us they will cover the rabies vaccines Erica's cats had to get. Now we're here to help you. If you have a problem or issue you would like our team to check out, call our tip line anytime at 719-228-6275 or send an email to news5investigates@koaa.com. Always watching out for you, Eric Ross, News 5 Investigates.